Blazers are coming out with an aggressive trap. I don't know why Scoot Henderson can't just guard Luka Doncic normally, but all right. So Ibu Baji comes out the trap. So Anthony Simons has got to rotate up to Derek Lively. Jeremy Grant gets both Mavericks players 2 passes away. You're trapping and not moving. So Derek Lively's catching this ball. The Mavericks have numbers. Like, there's no point in trapping. Look at pass right out. And the shot goes up. Could some Blazers please get back? Kamara, Anthony Simons, both staring at the ball. We have 4 Blazers underneath the free throw. And Scoot Henderson standing. So that was terrible. Toumani Kamara is not even trying to guard Luka Doncic here. Could you just show your hands, slide your feet, be in a defensive stance? Like, why is this? Look at this. You're gambling. You have no chance of staying in front now. So now Anthony Simons has got to get aggressive, obviously. I mean, Toumani Kamara just got smoked. He's got to get all the way underneath and double. And then you instantly Scoot Henderson rotate up to the wing. All right, then Ibu Najee comes there, and Simons goes. I mean, that was just... I mean, there's a lot of things you could do here. The Blazers don't guard this screen at all. So I would ice this screen, right? There's no place for Derek Lively to roll to. I could hedge this screen. There's also no place for Derek. Look at this. You do nothing. You do nothing. So again, Malcolm Brogdon is gambling as opposed to just showing his hands and being ready to slide his feet. But what's going on the weak side of the floor? We have no Blazers players seeing the ball. Like, there's going to need to be help here. And no one even knows what's going on with the basketball. Like, right now, Luka Doncic just cooked Malcolm Brogdon. Jabari Walker should be over helping right here. And then you just start to rotate from there once that dribble gets picked up. But no one's seeing it. So, it's just a poorly coached team. Chauncey Billups is terrible. Matisse Thybulle's coming to double. So Scoot Henderson stays home. Shaden Sharp will then rotate over to Grant Williams. You'd X out. Okay? And Thybulle come up to Hardaway. But you got 3 players now coming guarding the ball. There's no rotating from that. No, 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 no. If you're Scoot Henderson, back to the baseline. If Tim Hardaway comes off a down screen, we're going to chase off his hip. You're guarding with your back to the ball. You're just asking to get beat backdoor. You're Matisse Thybulle, you're playing the gaps. One, you're not in a defensive stance. That is not even close to a defensive stance. And I'm further up the line because I want to get that dribble picked up as far out as possible, and now it makes it easier for me to recover. But you're not in a defensive stance. You're going towards the ball as this pass is getting kicked out, so you're not going to get out in time. Pump fake, open. Where is Shaden Sharp getting back to? Let's sprint back to the 3-point line. We're helping on the ball, but we're going to be ready to guard Kyrie Irving. Like, Shaden Sharp's just backpedaling to nowhere. Like, get up and guard. You're going back to the free throw line. Like, what is that accomplishing? No. As Kyrie Irving cuts through, Scoot Henderson's back stays to the baseline, seeing ball and man. Your back's to the ball right here, okay? So now instead of being underneath Kyrie Irving, now I need to be battling for position. You just let him get in the charge circle. You're just asking to get beat backdoor again. My God, there's 2.6 seconds left on the shot clock. This is a screen I am hedging 100 times on. The sideline is right there. There's no place for Derek Lively to roll to. You have a defender waiting in backside help. But Ibu Najee's not going to have to be there for any time at all. The second Kyrie Irving picks up his dribble, which is going to be in like a tenth of a second, I'm back, moving the backside defender back. But you're running drop coverage. My God, so now even if Kyrie Irving did miss this layup, which he doesn't, no one's boxing out Derek Lively anyways. Jeremy Grant, you're always getting back to the 3-point line. I'm always sprinting back here. I'm not worried about Luka Doncic across half court. So because you're backpedaling back as opposed to getting to the 3-point line, Shaden Sharp needs to be getting to the corner here to Derek Jones. Ibu Najee is late getting over to Derek Lively. So if you're back right here, now Jeremy Grant can just show for just enough time for Ibu Najee to get back. But you're not back, and now Shaden Sharp's got to show, and no one's taking Derek Jones. This is just an awful switch. If you're Toumani Kamara underneath the screener on the switch, you're switching over the top. So now you're not ready to guard. So Josh Green's going to be able to get it and go. How about Jeremy Grant here? Could we not hug the corner? Kamara's going to rotate to the ball. The shell drill in a game. Back to the baseline. I can stunt. I can recover with my feet set. Nope, you're going to hug the corner. The switch was awful. You're not in the gaps. Half-court matchups do not matter in transition. I'm getting to the nearest body. Scoot Henderson's got to take Dwight Powell here. Ibu Najee is late getting back, so he's going to have to take Luka Doncic right here. That's just, you get cross-matched all the time in transition. But instead, Scoot Henderson is dropping to the free throw line waiting for Najee to get back, and now there's no one guarding Luka Doncic, who's just catching this and is open. First of all, Anthony Simons, again, just isn't even trying to guard Luka Doncic. Like, could you just show your hands and get in a defensive stance and slide your feet? Why do you need to gamble right here? So the Mavericks go 1-4 flat here because they, I guess, knew Anthony Simons was going to get cooked. So if that's the case right here, then Ibu Najee right here, like, I'm going to step up and help just to get his dribble picked up or force him to pull his dribble back. Okay? You're going to Matisse, Thybulle, and Jabari Walker rotate, but once that dribble gets picked up or Luka Doncic pulls his dribble back, I'm immediately coming back down and pushing everyone back to their guys on the weak side of the floor. But Chauncey Billups is coaching. So the Blazers switch this screen right here. Now, if you're switching the screen, why is Ibu Najee not just up, ready to switch immediately? You'll have help right there in the corner. Scoot Henderson, you got help in the middle. You got help everywhere. Okay? Now, I certainly wouldn't be screwing on with any of this because the sideline's right here. I would just hedge, right? You push Kyrie Irving to the sideline. There's Matisse Thybulle standing and waiting in backlight help. Najee would have to be there for no time at all because Kyrie Irving's have to pick his dribble up instantly, and I can recover back and push Thybulle back to who he's guarding right here. Okay? But instead, you're in drop coverage, and now you're like, well, never mind, let's switch. Well, Kyrie Irving's in the paint. So, first of all, Luka Doncic is going one-on-one here. Matisse Thybulle, Scoot Henderson, Malcolm Brogdon should all just be focused on getting back and getting in help. So that doesn't happen. Toumani Camara, stop backpedaling. Get in a defensive stance. Get on the palms of your feet, ready to guard, ready to slide your feet. So Toumani Camara, that's not a defensive stance, or even sort of. So Matisse Thybulle's not in help. So Toumani Camara is coming uphill right now to guard Luka Doncic as he's about to easily turn the corner, and there's no help for absolutely no reason. If you're Toumani Camara, there is 4.5 seconds left on the shot clock. Jeremy Grant's coming in help. He should be way further up the line. But my help is in the middle of the floor. So I'm up forcing Luka Doncic into help. Why are you backpedaling with the shot clock winding down? This is what happens when you don't first box your man out. Jabari Walker, box Derek Lively out. Keep him out of the paint. You're letting Derek Lively hang around here. This becomes a 50-50 ball. So now it's a tap out. You're forced to make a late save, and there that is. Again, this comes back to it does not matter who you're guarding in the half court. Anthony Simons got back to the middle of nowhere. I'm not going to be able to get over to Kyrie Irving in time. So Ibu Najee is going to have to go over to Kyrie Irving and take him right now. But there's no communication. So Anthony Simons now is jogging over from the other side of the court. You're not ready to guard. So Kyrie Irving's just going to get this and blow right by you. This is, again, if you're Matisse Thybulle, get to the wing, get your back to the baseline, seeing ball, seeing man. You're guarding out beyond the three-point line. Your back's to the ball. You're going to get beat backdoor again. So the Blazers are going to, again, aggressively trap. Again, if Jeremy Grant would just stay at the top of the key rotating to the ball and Matisse Thybulle, everyone can stay home now. Because now we have help. I can just help and recover. Okay, but you want to completely come over here and trap. Then Matisse Thybulle's got to move to Tim Hardaway Jr. Shaedon Sharpe would rotate up to Kyrie Irving. You leave Grant Williams 2 passes away. But nobody moves. Just trap, easy pass out to Tim Hardaway. Now the Mavericks have numbers and they're scoring. If you're Chris Murray, first of all, why are you shoving the screener if you're just switching? Let the screen happen, and then I'm going to be over. I'm going to be ready to guard Luka Doncic. So you got your hands on the screen. Your body momentum's going towards the screen as Luka Doncic is coming off the screen. How am I closing out now? Okay? I must close out, forcing Luka Doncic to the middle of the floor. Look how Chris Murray closes here. Look at his feet. You're making sure Luka Doncic doesn't go into any help. Again, Chris Murray is going to be shoving the screener for no reason when it's a switch, but that's not the problem. This is a switch. So why is Malcolm Brogdon overplaying one side of the floor if you're switching anyways? So now you just get beat and there is no screen.